This recipe is so simple, and yet it's probably one of my top 3 I've developed this year, so please give it a go. It's so simple to put together, and yet it's beautiful, bright, zesty, and just a great flavor pairing all together. And it starts off with clementines while they're in season. We're just going to smarten them up a bit by removing the skin and exposing the flesh. So top and tail them, and then just follow the curve of it with your knife, exposing that flesh, and then you can cut them into nice rounds. Obviously, if you can't be bothered, just peel them and separate them into segments as you would when you're snacking on them. Then with the beetroot, again, you can buy these shop bought pre-cooked, so that it's easier. But I had a nice golden beetroot that I wanted to include, so I've roasted that in some foil for an hour in the oven, then left it to cool, and then it peels really easily just with my fingers, and that's as simple as. So I'm just going to peel that away and then chop it into different sizes. I've got some rounds, but I'm also going to do some nice cones by slicing it super thinly into semicircles and then rolling them around on my finger until I get this nice little cone flower-like shape. And then I'm also going to do slices and wedges, and then again, to make it quite pretty, I'm also adding a purple beetroot, which I'm going to cut into some nice wedges, which will help to create height in the salad. So then we're ready to start layering up, just starting with the base of all my rounds, which I'm distributing so that they alternate in colors and sizes, also adding different shapes with some semicircles, just to make it look nice and visually appealing. So just making sure to add height, alternating the colors, so then I can go in with my orange clementines, disperse those all over. Then I'm going to tear a ball of mozzarella, which I'm going to add in little chunks on top and distribute those all over the salad as well. And that'll pair so well with the clementine and the beetroot. Then I can go in again with my different sizes of beetroot that add the height that I was talking about, which also looks really nice. So with the wedges and the little flowers, they're all being distributed all over. And then again, to disperse that color and flavor, I'm adding more slices of clementines all across, redistributing a bit of mozzarella on top, and then I'm adding some freshness and green with some sprigs of dill, which are going all over, and that pairs so nicely with beetroot and goes really well with the clementines too. And then in the meantime, I'm also roasting some walnuts, so just popping them in a dry pan on medium heat for about 2 minutes until they start to brown, and then removing them, and then just gonna break them up or chop them up into little chunks, which I can distribute all over. They're gonna add some nice crunch, bitterness, and nuttiness to the salad. And finally, all that's left to do is to drizzle over some good extra virgin olive oil and then a bit of pomegranate molasses, which goes so well with clementine and beetroot and all of those flavors. And that's it, just dig in. Really hope you give this a go. It's so worth it.